Hello everyone, I'm Renown0 and we're back again talking about some more Rippaverse attractors. Seems we have some issues going on with Buster Baxter flinging a bunch of crap at everyone in his site. Seem to be attacking multiple YouTubers all at once. We also have Tipster claiming some relevancy, I guess, or trying to claim that YellowFlash is mad at him. Meanwhile, he's an irrelevant piece of crap YouTuber who seems to have lost all types of relevancy because he got caught simping for a trans woman named Keffels. And he seems to have been probably demonetized a while ago. But apparently he thinks that YellowFlash is mad at him. Meanwhile, YellowFlash has a thriving YouTube channel. People actually like him. People watch Flashcasts every single Saturday. And he seems to be a lot more relevant than you, bud. I don't think anyone really remembers you at all. Now, me on my small channel, I typically like to cover this type of stuff, so I will. It's kind of what I do here. It's what my audience likes to watch. I also got some stuff from actual fandom, kind of throwing some shade at Melanie Mac, but we'll get all into it after we get to the positive stuff here, where you can order your Rippaverse merch, you can pre-order your hoodies, get your short box less than $2.50. I know at some point I'll be doing a short, or maybe a short video, putting together my short box as I've already received it. You get this ISOM poster, art designed by Rini, which I am currently waiting for my Fiendish books. They've just been shipped out to me, so I'm waiting to get those. You got your mass print cover Ds, you got your cover Bs, you got your cover As, you got your bloodproof posters, you got your shirts, and you got your hats, and etc., etc. Now, I'm going to continue to push this book of Blade Devil 2, Chains of Blood, graphic novel. I'll be picking up my covers. I'm getting all the covers when I get paid. And you got the summer limited edition here. You're gonna see some artwork here, more artwork of the interiors of the book, 69 pages of story, 2 supplemental stories here and here. You got your cover A, comes with a card. You got cover B, comes with a card. Got cover C, comes with a card. Wrap around, comes with a card, and another card if you sign up for the pre-launch, which I have, so I will be getting that card. If you want to get Blade Devil 1, you can always get a damaged copy here for $10 at this campaign, or you can get it as an add-on with Blade Devil 2. Starting off with, of course, Az saying he was distracted by this person who is the supposed girlfriend of Riley, who is the person who wanted to hold down Eric July and shave him, walking up that hill every day, who I believe is suspended from Twitter currently. Which Sheepsidian, shout out to Sheepsidian, says, "Careful, bro. This broad's affiliated with that Clipperverse dude, Riley, and they're all about flexing their autism all over you." Which, of course, Buster Baxter has to respond. But before I go into everything else, please do not communicate, post, or interact with anyone I show in this video. Leave all your comments in the comment section down below. We'll have a discussion there. So, of course, he had to respond by saying, quote, "Don't look at those bobs, bro. Trust me, you don't want to get on Eric's bad side, you effing scumbag." So, just, of course, throwing out insults and nonsense to people he doesn't even know, because they're trying to tell people not to associate with people who lie and say that that their supposed boyfriend has been false flagged, and she's selling merchandise that was stealing the Rippaverse logo and acting like it's just a parody, bro. No, that's not how it works. You, of course, have Alex, who is the financial operations manager, and he's also bass and vocals for Backwards, posting this nice photo of him and his wife talking about their first wedding. And of course, he has to respond to literally everyone that's involved in Rippaverse, because you are so obsessed with everything Rippaverse, and it's weird. And you need to get your head out of your ass and grow the F up. How many copies of ISOM paid for this? Again, Eric derangement syndrome is real. We have him, of course, reposting people who are getting blocked by Eric because they see it as some type of victory. It's like, do y'all not understand that Eric don't have to deal with y'all? Nobody has to deal with anyone on the internet. They can block as they please, and no one really has to deal with y'all. If y'all get annoying, you're going to get blocked. Plain and simple. Y'all the people that like to claim that harassment and all that is so terrible, yet you're the first ones to be doing it. Got another one here. Holy crap, all it took was a bunny emote to get blocked. Eric July blocking all bunnies, even girls. He has been completely broken. By who? A brokey that's constantly complaining? You're the only one here that's been broken. You've been literally broken by Eric, considering you've been talking about him every single day for the last 3 months in a negative light. And you are obsessing over another man's success. You are jealous and envious of him ever since you got destroyed on a live stream on Flashcast. You've been constantly coming at people's necks, and it's unhealthy. Seek help. Eric July on a bunny blocking spree. And then he goes after, of course, YellowFlash, who put out this tweet talking about this creep. He can't even grow a real beard. Is big mad at me. He's 100% a groomer. Does YellowFlash guy, who is fat and disgusting, just call everyone who makes fun of him a P to the E to the D to the O? Which Anna, that Star Wars girl, responds. Shout out to Anna, that Star Wars girl. Says, I don't know where you're getting your info, but I've met Flash many times. He's not fat or disgusting. And I said, he also called Flash a pedo while hanging out with a questionable individual who tries to appear like one. We all know who we're talking about. If anyone's been watching long enough, they know who I'm talking about. Of course, he has to bring up the fact that, there's a picture out there of people, right? Because this is what we call shame tactics. Try to shame people, saying neck rolls equals fat and anime stuff equals disgusting. Because he's wearing oh my god, a village bandana from Naruto. And this also from Naruto. Because shaming people who like anime is cool now. Even though y'all probably watch it. I wonder if they choose to wear the headband was to hide the hairline. No, it was part of a cosplay, you absolute moron. I know he's at a weebcon, he's wearing Naruto stuff, so yet you asked a dumb question. Or you're wondering about something. You literally know the answer, but you act retarded. But it kind of gives off this energy. Someone wearing a bandana, wow. Let's not forget, still wearing a mask. So to hide his face? I don't know, because he doesn't want people, psychos like you and weirdos like you on the internet knowing and seeing his face, because he doesn't show his face on YouTube. So why would he show his face in real life? Got this pussy right here who claimed that he never said, I'm trying to be black, and then when I showed him a screenshot, he acted like I was crazy. Meanwhile, I showed him a screenshot of his tweet. He's a piece of garbage. He hangs around a certain camp that is filled with garbage people, and it's fat. Yeah, a guy that looks like this, that is actually fat. Yeah, if that's even really you, right? Talking about other people being fat. Cope more. Guido. Yeah, it's unbearable cringe. Is he the gay dude on the right or the offender on the left? You think that's what Lofty wears to his gay frisbee parties? That's him on the right. Yes, this is Lofty Pixels right here. Yeah, because nobody knows that. Lofty's he's a nice dude in real life. He may have some opinions I disagree with and I think are a little crazy, but he's a nice guy. He's a nice dude to talk to. Didn't he threaten to do this to Vito? Looks so tough. Finally, a good take on Digibro from you, dick. Yeah, because he said anime stuff is gross. Meanwhile, it's one of the most popular mediums out there right now. It's like crapping all over the culture. It's like what conservatives do when they crap all over the culture. Again, it's the same guy who's doing this. You got people like this guy. Yellow Mask is top YouTube expert on cartoon child bothering. Stunning brave, because again, I say this again. Nobody has to deal with people on the internet. People are allowed to block weirdos and annoying people on the internet. Masked up and hanging out with gay cowboys. Again, this is Lofty Pixels. It's again a cosplay he was wearing. He's best friends with Raging Golden P to the E to the D to the O. I mean, Raging Golden Eagle. He's talking about Raging Golden Eagle. Who did a lolly ash can. This right here is part of a monster gallery that is a part of Blade Devil 1. He's covering up a butt because he's a loser and he's clearly a virgin. Like, he's never seen a booty in his life. He's literally covering up a butt, a booty, that is in a monster gallery of Blade Devil 1. I have Blade Devil 1 here. So, with my convenient, ISOM bookmarks that I got from, of course, ISOM 2, let's go to where that's shown. And you can see here, it's a booty. Wow, booty. Oh, and it's supposed to be a monster called an aquapede, right? Monster that looks like this, a giant water centipede, essentially. Wow, amazing, amazing what can happen when you actually have material you're talking about. Next one, a bubble squid, because they look like children. Apparently, they would call this lolly, right? Which failed to mention that it's a giant. The actual squid looks like this. This is what the squid fully looks like. It's a water monster. It's a monster in a comic book. You absolute idiot. Trying to essentially, slander people. Talking, if we don't get this cute lolly, if we don't, this cute little lolly will be sad. Because he wanted to get the 3K backers with Blade Devil. So, we can look up the Urban Dictionary definition of what a lolly is. It's a young-looking girl. It's age-neutral. It's safe for work by default. It's also used to describe a body type. Age is ignored. We're talking about monsters in a comic book called Blade Devil. It's essentially what we're talking about here. And this is a character in the book named Barrel Shota, because he's always in barrels, and his name is Shota. What an own! And this person sums it up perfectly. Why is this thread so ambiguous? Almost seems that there is something to be mad about, but there is only kindergarten insults. Almost seems like someone specific needs to be criticized, but there's only literal infant level salt and butthurt. What is this about? Is this bait, pose law, or are y'all lot really just having a nostalgia session about being 5 years old? He even wrote bot in his profile here, this guy. Not that guy. Is it that guy? Not that guy. It's another guy. This guy here. This guy has bot in his profile. Moving on along, right, to this. Saying anyone who talks about these people this much is 100% this type of person. Again, present the proof. Unlike YellowFlash, we have Vito, who rightfully is called this because he puts questionable quote-unquote jokes on the internet talking about children and doing questionable things to children. So there's a reason that people call Vito this. And of course he quote tweets Eric July himself, who Eric July just said, I committed the crime of facilitating a successful company, which is what somebody asked, what did he do wrong? And because of their emotional investment trying to scream our failure into existence, the Rippaverse is a constant reminder of how ineffective and retarded they are. To which he responds, how do you facilitate a successful company? Can you do it dramatically? Dramatically? I don't think that's a word, but I might have to look that one up. But you see, I looked up the definition of facilitate because stupid people like Dick Masterson can't even do simple things like look up definitions of words when he doesn't understand a simple sentence. To help bring about, he helped bring about a successful company. Wow, how hard is that? It took me 10 seconds to pull up a definition of a word. We also have this person who says, what's more disgraceful, bailing out these bad people or Anna's Vampirella cover, which it's right here. Because these people just seem to be very, very obsessed over anyone who is more successful and more relevant than they are. Moving on to this, where he says he really does just call everyone he doesn't like a P to the E to the D to the O. What a sick piece of crap YellowFlash guy is. This is, of course, Tipster, and the reason you can't see this is because, of course, I'm blocked. But don't worry. Oh, don't worry. We gonna get you today. We gonna get you today, buddy. Don't you worry. Of course, tweeting about as because you have no relevancy, as you can see by your dead YouTube channel. Your dead YouTube channel here. Right? Losing views, got no growth. Dead. This is dead channel. Irrelevant. Moving on along here though. You tweet out about cat ladies who want to talk crap about as, right? Because that's what you do. That's who this person is. Someone is big mad because he said Tipster is also a groomer. Also, can you go 5 minutes without looking silly in a random e-thoughts DMs? Also, you're fat. Couldn't even unblock me before talking crap. So the truth comes out. It's all about phobia because that's what SJW is doing. That's what you've become. You've become an SJW because you're a whole bitch. Woke leftists don't like to be called groomers, but will call people ist over cartoon characters. Yet they actually advocate for grooming BS like child bad things. Haha, yeah, he's one of those types. Like one comment. Come on, bro. And this is why he calls you that. Because you associate with this. And you've simped for this person who is a trans activist, right? Who is for doing things like gender affirming surgery and putting inappropriate content in schools for children. Putting inappropriate content for children in schools. And she was against, because he says right here, she criticized Florida's the Don't Say Gay bill, which is called the Parental Rights and Education Act, and the conspiracy theories shared by online figures such as InfoWars and United States Congressman that this person was trans on stream. Pretty sure that person was trans. But I cannot confirm nor deny that. So maybe I'm not pretty sure. I might have jumped the gun. But advocate for the rights of transgender people. She also stated that she sees frequent harassment for being a trans person. No, you get harassment because you won't leave children alone. You're all about not leaving children alone. Apparently you are the organizer of a young commie league. A young commie league. You spoke out against Texas Governor Greg Abbott when he instructed Texas state agencies to treat gender-affirming medical treatments such as puberty blockers or hormone treatments for transgender use, which, newsflash, trans kids don't exist, as child abuse. So you're speaking up against anything that goes against your narrative of you're trans kids and that these kids need to have parts of their body cut off. So that's why, Tipster, you're called a groomer. You literally hang around a groomer. You simped for a trans woman. You weirdo. That's why. It's not because YellowFlash is upset. It's because you're literally a weirdo. And you hang around a freaking groomer. A literal groomer. I made this tweet back in December 2021 and he's still upset. Because you changed his picture when he's factually correct of this is Miles Morales. Who is Miles Morales? And Peter Parker Spider-Man? Dude really out here making false claims of this person being a groomer. Meanwhile, he got ass man and blocked me because I made fun of his cringy Spider-Man tweet. Miles Morales is still Spider-Man. Get over it, moron. No, Miles Morales is Miles Morales. You're the only moron here. And then on top of that, you're doing a live stream, which, like I say, do not go there. Do not dislike. Do not interact. Do not post. Do not do anything. Let him be. I just want to bring it to people's attention of that. Like I said, dead channel, probably demonetized by the looks of it. and he's just clamoring for relevance because he got called out for being a bundle of sticks, essentially, because that's what he is. He's probably secretly a bundle of sticks. Now that that's all out of the way, let's get back over to here, to actual fandom, who says it's truly heartbreaking to see that she's fallen so far from her faith. Because she's replying to this saying pronouns are always in video games as a quote unquote. Wrong. You simply chose your character's gender between the only two that are there. You didn't choose a pronoun to LARP with based on your character's feelings, especially not any made up fairy tale ones. But there's the clip, the clip that it's heartbreaking.
And what I feel like Jesus has taught and what Jesus would be like. And that's not to judge people, and that's to have grace toward people and to love people. And that's where I am at.
Yeah, Jesus also didn't think there was more than two genders either. Because there aren't. There's only two genders, you weirdo. But of course, the people you hang around are people that believe that trans kids exist. If you think this is hypocritical, just wait. Says I'll never trust anyone who boasts about money. Hello, idiot. The type of people that she's talking about is people that boast about money when they get it illegitimately. When they brag about money. When this is bragging about legitimate success. Because this is the type of thing you're doing, that you're trying to downplay any type of success that Eric July has. Because that's the person you are. You are the cringiest motherfucker on the internet. You make Buster Baxter seem normal. Because you literally will find anything you can to try to delegitimize what Eric July is doing and what Eric July has done and how successful he has been. That is the person you will always be known as. That piece of garbage white savior who thinks that a black man, because he is going against the narrative and creating his own comic book universe and company, because he's trashing the trash mainstream comics that you claim to love, which I can guarantee you Eric has more comics than you've ever seen in your life. This is what you're trying to do. You're trying to get that gotcha moment that you're never going to get. And you're going to continue to be upset about it. And I'm going to continue to laugh at you. And the internet's going to continue to laugh at you. Because that's what you do. You're an absolute piece of garbage. Just like everybody else I showed that tries to attack people and people's characters. Attack their livelihoods. Attack people's characters. Attack them in real life. Attack them with their real life. Attack their real life is what I mean to say. Attack their actual lives because you're so jealous and envious, just like every other hater of people like YellowFlash, of Anna, of Eric July, of Heel vs. Babyface. Y'all are just insects. Y'all are scum of the earth. Y'all are the lowest form of anything, of humanity. And that is the type of people that y'all will always remain and be known as. That is how you'll remain to be. That's how you'll be known for the rest of your life. Thank you for all checking out this video. I really do appreciate all new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. I really do appreciate you all being here. I appreciate my channel members. Really, your support means the world to me. Like the video if you liked it. Comment below what you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you get notifications anytime I post a new video. And I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.